Yeah, I just want everybody to remember what they made this about. Y'all made this about money and everything else. How much people are getting now in a fight. That's really a conversation. We're talking about what people are getting in a fight now. And we're talking about people that lost. Yeah, this can't be it right here. It's the future of boxing, though. This the direction we moving in. I can't say that. This is the direction we moving in. Hide from the truth. We want a real fight. No truth being told no more. And a lot of fake fans with fake narratives and fake agendas and talking about nothing. Man, when I was seeing dudes react to that Shields and stuff over this weekend, I'm like, man, these guys are, bro. These guys act like they super Amanda Serrano fans. Like, man, y'all don't care about what nobody's saying about her. When she put a fight together, that's when I want to see y'all. When she put a fight together, that's when I want to see people show up. I seen she fought in Florida recently. Amanda Serrano fought in Florida recently. And didn't nobody show up. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody show up. The room was small. There wasn't no a fighter who getting 65 million worth of people coming in. This era is all about money now. People talking about some, yeah, man, it's Floyd fought. Floyd fight for fighting Canelo. Exactly. I agree. The one fighter Floyd should never fought was Canelo. It didn't do nothing. It didn't change history. Him getting in the ring with Canelo. No history's been changed. Yeah, ain't been no history change between none of those people, man. No history's been changed. But one thing I was hearing over the weekend, as far as what a lot of people were saying, fans, they were saying that, oh well, she's in a position where she's trying to talk down and she wants people to respect her for no reason. She's out attacking people. Man, I thought once Amanda Serrano was like, hey, I'm the GOAT and all that stuff, what y'all talking about that was out the window already. Once that conversation already happened. So as far as what everybody else talking about, I already know what time it is. You ain't mistakenly just calling yourself the GOAT after somebody done trademarked it. This is something that somebody that went out and trademarked. Yeah, I want to call myself the GOAT. Like, come on, man. In comic books, ain't nobody else calling themselves Iron Man. That's like Wolverine, like, yeah, man, I'm Iron Man now. Like the fact that y'all gave it a pass lets me know that y'all ain't talking about nothing when it comes to any of the other stuff in boxing. How did you give that a pass? Ain't nobody question why this lady was walking around calling herself the GOAT. How you just mistakenly do that when that's something you have to purposely do? And why would you even lie about something like that? Get out of here, man. It's carrying energy I be seeing on both sides, men and females. You like, dang, somebody playing on my nickname. Then all of a sudden, we talking about what we selling it over somebody else. First of all, that's disrespectful to all women who jump in the ring and get main event fights. You comparing women who went out there and had to sell their own tickets. Yeah, they still doing that in 2024. There's still women out here selling their own tickets. There's still fighters that go out and have to sell their own tickets for a fight. Yeah, people have to do that. Everybody ain't lucky as Rocky Balboa sitting on the couch and getting a big chance out of nowhere, which actually does happen in real life. So, but this era is about money though. As long as everybody know that, we're gonna be good. But if everybody want to dance around the fact that, oh, I don't know if it's about money, okay. If you don't think it's about money, just wait around and see how long you gonna think about that. Everything they're doing right now is about the bread. Just make sure everybody getting paid though. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure everybody get paid. Don't make it to a point where you don't think everybody gonna get paid like that. Because right now we still got, yeah, we got a couple of fighters get. That's just like right now in men's boxing. We like, okay, yeah, we got 2 or 3 fighters getting paid a lot of money right now. So yeah, we good. Canelo getting paid. This guy getting paid. No, that's why Turkey Al Sheik is involved right now, because people ain't getting paid good enough wages to live off of right now. It's just not happening. These are not good wages to live off of. That's just period. I thought people actually realized that, but yeah, a lot of these women fighters, they can't live off these wages they've been getting. So yeah, to see somebody like Amanda Serrano get paid the way she is, that is a great thing in my eyes. Especially for the sport of boxing. For her to get paid that way, that's a great thing. That mean they actually still trying to take care of fighters out here, but for people to just make it seem like, oh well, man, she just attacking so and so, and that's not what's going on. That's not what's going on. Nobody's attacking anybody. We're just simply responding to facts, and people are getting offended these days. And with facts too. Now, if Shields would have came back responding and would have been telling some lies, I would have said, oh yeah, she's definitely lying. I don't know what she's talking about. That's exactly what I would have been saying. I was like, whoa, what is Shields talking about? But she was actually correct though, so it kind of makes everyone's responses kind of over the top a little bit. Cause I ain't heard nobody say, man, she wrong about what she's saying. Didn't hear nobody say that. That's the funny part about all of it. I ain't hear nobody saying that. And then the fans are sitting around here contemplating whether we should have a third fight between uh Katie Taylor and uh what's her name? They acting like we should have maybe we should have a third fight between them for what? Why are we even talking about that? Man, they talking about a third fight right now. Can y'all believe that? They're talking about a third fight right now. Nobody wants to see that. And that's crazy. They would hurt. They would try to get Turkey El Sheik involved so they can have a whole bunch of rematches right now. That's what surprises me the most. I'm like, we got Turkey El Sheik involved so we can have a whole bunch of rematches. I just don't understand, man. Kind of just shaking my head at it because I'm kind of like, why? Why is this even something that's going on right now? I don't know. I don't understand at all. But ain't nobody keeping it 100 no more in boxing, man. It's sad, man. For real, ain't. I'm sitting around here just saying facts, and people be looking at me like, man, why are you saying that? It's a fact. That's why I'm saying it. Why are you not saying it? Because you're a sucker. That's why. Too many suckers out here. Literally, lollipop suckers. We just talking about, and this is just a sport. This ain't even nothing too serious like that. So I already know in life, they definitely not taking that serious. But the things I've been seeing on a daily basis, spoken of in this sport, is just it goes to another level. It's crazy though. I wish this energy could go towards was when the man of Serrano headlining these shows. Oh, that boy Oscar got some he talking about some we ain't doing no shows with Ryan Garcia. uh Well, we know that right now, but whatever's going on is going on. We can just say that whatever is going on, it's going on. Yes. Yeah, she was the GOAT, man. It's gonna be hard to kind of move her in this situation. Yeah, I know how they going I know how they gonna try to do things, but this era is sad, man. It really is. And people still trying to walk around and blame Floyd. Like, it's embarrassing to what this sport is turned into. Nah, Jake Paul is here, man. There are a lot of people saying, well, Jake Paul, he helped Amanda Serrano out. Yeah, boxing is bad to the point where he has to be the one that had to help her out. Yeah, you're right. We're at the point in boxing now to where he had to be the one to help her out. And I see a lot of stuff quiet today about this Conor Ben situation. Oh, what this is? 10. What time is it? Shit. Yeah, I missed out on one of those. That would have been a good one though. French 15. Yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, that would have definitely worked. Yeah, it's wild out here though, man. Definitely wild out here. The way the sport going now, I'm not surprised Jake Paul took it over, man. I'm just not like it's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. What are you gonna do about it? But I seen right now with Canelo, the only fight they looking at right now is Jake Paul. Ain't that crazy? The only fight they looking at right now for Canelo is Jake Paul. We might as well talk about who I'm gonna fight next. At this point, we should just talk about who I'm gonna fight next, man. Like seriously, we might as well. Yeah, but I was hearing, but a list of things I want to go through is first of all is okay. The whole thing about earlier this year, people was talking about Serrano was a GOAT. So I'm gonna just go to that situation and talk about that because I can't even take people serious who was actually talking about that. How is she the GOAT? She can't get past Katie Taylor, and she ain't fighting. The only person she going up to fight is Katie Taylor. She ain't moving up to fight nobody else, and y'all don't even know this. Then when the people want, I'm calling it out. Then people want to act like, "Oh man, you going against our people? What? Teofimo Lopez was just doing that. Y'all still supporting him. So please don't act like that's what that's about. Every time in boxing, you have a real reason why you talking about something, and then they want to come with the fake reason like, oh, you're making it about this or all that stuff. You know how they do. You know how they do. I was noticing back in April that Amanda Serrano wasn't getting no attention like that. I ain't say nothing, but when her fight got canceled because she had that stuff in her eye, ain't nobody said nothing about it. I was like, she had a fight canceled in Puerto Rico. I was like, that's a big deal. I said, who has a fight canceled in Puerto Rico the day of the fight? Man, she had a fight canceled the day of the fight, man. I'm talking about the day of the fight. It was canceled. I'm like, man, no way. This is huge news, man. I wonder who gonna talk about it. I got it the next day. Man, wasn't nobody talking about that fight. They can care less. Man, nobody cared about that fight. I'm telling you. And it was on Jake Paul car, so I'm like, yeah, it's gonna get a lot of attention. No attention. It wouldn't get no attention at all. They wasn't even paying attention to it that much. So I was like, whoa, okay. That says a lot. But yeah, man, if everybody was so kept it 100, man, my job wouldn't be so hard, man. Everybody don't keep it 100 in the sport. You got people coming off losses celebrating. How is that even how is that even going on? That's like the lowest of the low in boxing. People coming off losses, and we talking about some. Well, they sold this much, and they had this many people, and what they got to do with the fight though? And then you wrong. These people be dead wrong. Yeah, that confuses me all the way sometimes. I'm like, how is these people even getting attention like this? What? Everybody like, yeah, man, Jake Paul helping. First of all, Canelo could have helped already. And second of all, he's not helping. Everything that Canelo doing, that Jake Paul doing, Canelo could have did already. Ain't nobody thought about that? Yeah, but things can't last the way they moving things now, man. I just seen with my own eyes they put. See, they can promote a fighter if they want to. What I'm starting to see now over the last 12 months, that they can promote a fighter. The media, they can push a fighter if they want to. They ain't pushing none of our fighters like that over here. And people are saying right now, man, we should talk about the prospects. Yeah, we should. We should definitely talk about the prospects. But man, we ain't got nobody putting energy into the fighters over here though. At all. It ain't no energy getting put into the fighters over here. That's the worst part about it. I'm telling you, that's the worst part about it. And then like if it wasn't for Shields, we wouldn't even have that many female fighters over here having anything going on. I think people tend to forget about that. Yeah, we wouldn't have much going on over here. And we were just relying on certain things to work well for us over here, and it's not, man. Not saying that it's anybody's fault, but how could we put our attention towards other things when other things are not really being looked out? I just can't. But a lot of people, they okay with that. They look out for their own, and I just feel like in this situation, we gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I just feel like we gotta do the same thing in certain situations. If we don't, we're gonna be on the outside looking in. But we don't have any people with backbones these days. People have children out here and they be like, oh man, well, I want my children to have the best. The way you can make sure that happen is by making sure that people out here respect what kind of hard work your kids gonna put in. But from what I'm seeing now, if you try to take credit for something that you done solely off your back, it's not really gonna get a lot of credit, which is sad. But that's the state of boxing we in right now. But I know who's really a fan of who and who's not though. It's a lot of people who just want to sit back and watch certain fighters, and then when a big fight happens, they'll watch that fight, and it's a lot of fans that's like that. A lot of them, like they might watch the small town fights, but yeah, they be casual with it too, man. They don't even know who in the ring. They be like, oh, I just want that guy to win. Where he from? It's a lot of that going on. Yeah, it's a whole lot of that going on. If it don't get fixed soon, it's not gonna be a lot going on out here. Cause right now I can name at least about 10 fighters right now off the top of my head that definitely needs a fight. But it's like we trying to put certain guys who just won't move out the way. And certain people they just won't get out the way, man. They just leave them hanging around. But we are at well, basically, hey, we're in the place where the fans want us to be right now. They got Amanda Serrano getting paid $6 million a year. She making the same thing that Anyway making. We got Canelo making $100 million a year if he want to. Um, well, what else is going on that people want to happen? They got Ryan Garcia being active in some exhibition that everybody act like they don't know what's going on with that. I do, but I'm done handing out information. You figure it out. Then we just had, bro, I'm telling you, I had new back a couple of months ago. I said, when Serrano had canceled that fight, I said, people not really paying attention to her like that. I said, for some reason, I'm looking at her fight canceled. And everyone else is kind of like, I think she fought the same night I think that was the same night Zerto had fought. I want to say that was the same night Zerto had fought, if I'm not mistaken. My memory is pretty good. Yeah, I want to say that's the same night that Zerto fought. She canceled that fight though. But my job is getting way too hard because I'm the only person who's gonna actually sit out here and tell the truth. Everybody else want to blame it on Clarissa Shields. So you gonna blame Clarissa Shields that Amanda Serrano out here calling herself the GOAT way before all this stuff even happened. I'm still trying to figure out how you make that kind of mistake when this girl got this trademark and stuff. She really could be suing these people out here using this stuff. Been calling herself that for 10 years. Everybody, oh, I'm a GOAT too. Man, please. Can anybody So anybody ain't found out why Amanda Serrano was calling herself the GOAT? What kind of mistake that is? Oh, she was just teasing, huh? Some weak excuse somebody finna give. Oh well, she was just teasing, man. She ain't mean it. How you the GOAT and you can't sit up here and get past Katie Taylor? You getting smashed and elbowed up by her and everything else. You got me out here saying that I feel like you won, and then I'm going back. I'm like, to be honest with you, the fact that she couldn't get away from the clinching, and this is no exaggeration. The fact that she couldn't get away from the clinching and the elbows and headbutting, I feel like in a street fight or a boxing match, if you can't get away from that, it's an issue. Especially the person the same size as you. If you're in a situation like Wilder where you fight somebody 50 pounds heavier, then yeah, I'll give you an excuse, but yeah, you only moved up like 10 pounds or something, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, but we need more real ones in boxing these days, man. We need more real individuals who actually want to fight the best, who are not just calling people out. Um, and I'm sorry to say it, but man, every time I hear Carissa Shields' name pop up, I'm gonna be like how these dudes used to be when they came to Errol Spence. Every time I hear her name come up, I'm gonna say something because I remember 4 or 5 years ago when I was on Twitter, I'm like, bro, these dudes, they just be in her comment section. Don't never seen her fight before. And this before Jake Paul came and rescued Serrano. Serrano 36, man. By the time people found out who Serrano was, she was about 32, 33 years old when people found out who she was. Keeping it in the buck. A lot of these people didn't know who she was before Jake Paul. And she been losing. Like, when's she gonna end up beating Katie Taylor? We're gonna give her a third shot now? So what if she win the third time? What is that? Sad, man. People getting walked to the finish line and everybody want me to just turn my head. Nah, I ain't turning nothing. Why is she getting a third shot at Katie Taylor right now? Why does she have almost 50 fights and she ain't fought nobody like Baumgartner? Why did Amanda Serrano jump over Baumgartner's weight class? Like she ain't somebody we want to see her fight. Well, I'm 36. The only person I can fight is a 38-year-old Katie Taylor. I'm so old and dang, y'all keep having these trilogies in boxing. Everything ain't a trilogy. We'd rather see some other matchups. Then I'm hearing about she possibly made more than Katie Taylor. What? She made $6 million? Somebody who lost the last fight? Man, these men boxers out here who doing these pay-per-views, bro, y'all getting robbed, bro. Y'all got fighters out here who ain't even selling pay-per-views. And not even headlining and selling pay-per-views. And they getting paid more than y'all. So you got dudes that's on pay-per-view that's making less money than the people who's not on pay-per-view. You got women out here working out like the one woman, I forgot her name. I should look it up so I won't be mean. Let me go ahead and find her name so I don't be disrespectful. That was just fighting on OTX, which was a disaster because, bruh, where's she at? The one who fought O'Shea Jones. Yeah, Filke Hermes, yeah, she fought good, man. Straight beast. Straight beast. That lady is a problem. This lady work in a warehouse all the time, a champion. Works in the warehouse, bro. And everybody told her, yeah, man, it's good that one woman made $6 million, but what about these other women though? Like we're not here to hear about anybody's charity case or how you helping out one person or two people, and it's like, okay. Because from what I seen right now, y'all forcing certain people to get paid. It ain't like certain people like, okay, you just in the best position to get paid because you're the best. Blah blah blah. Man, nah. We starting to find out now that's horse crap. Instead of everybody saying, yeah, Carissa Shield the best fighter right now. Well, Serrano, she made this much her last fight. Bruh, this is the pride. I grew up around real Mexican pride or real Latino pride, Puerto Rican pride, everything else. We got people out here cosplaying like they American now. We got people running around and calling themselves the GOAT. That's like me calling myself a Boricua or something like that. Like, that's us, Boricua. Yeah, we in America, we say Boricua. Like, really? Why is a man of Serrano use a GOAT? Like, that don't even make any sense. Can't nobody even get past that. So, at the end of the day, all this stuff that dudes are sitting around here and get mad about, it ain't nothing. Because they still can't answer that question right there. Until somebody can figure out why Amanda Serrano was calling herself the GOAT, you teasing. You know you were teasing the girl. If y'all was in the street, you ain't finna be saying nothing like that. So let's keep it 1,000. These people fight for the bag now, man. They ain't trying to fight the best. They trying to make sure certain people get to the front of the line. Ain't nobody dumb out here. Ain't nobody falling for it. If y'all want to make sure certain people are getting to the front of the line, just say that then. Don't sit out here and act like, man, we just want the best to fight the best. Nah, no, you don't. If you want certain people to get to the front of the line, just say that, man. That's it. We ain't gonna get mad at you. We definitely not gonna get mad at you, but those guys, all right, I'm holler at you, dog. I ain't even know you was in here. All right, man, get some sleep, bro. I'm gonna holler at you later on. I'll be live in the morning. Yeah, good night, man. Appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, until we get that fixed to where we can't even push prospects in boxing right now because we pushing people to the front of the line. Okay, bet. I'm gonna start looking at it today. I seen Yeti Gang and everybody on there. You going to bed early? You got school tomorrow? Yeah, I got yeah, I seen Yeti Gang was on there. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm glad you said something. I'm not trying to forget either. I might do a little show on. I'm gonna do a show on a Wednesday. Shoot, I ain't doing nothing. But tomorrow, you said it's gonna be early Thursday. It might be Wednesday night. I gotta look at these rosters real quick. I'm gonna check out that Misfits card. Yeah, I've been waiting on this one. They got the card. Ain't Thursday Thanksgiving? Damn, they got it on Thanksgiving? Dang, they doing that on Thanksgiving. That's wild. Yeah, that is wild though. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Where did the open work? It look nice. It's in the open area. I don't know what you mean by that, but I guess you talking about where it was at, where it's at. Where did the open work? It's an open area. It might be outside somewhere then, like a little facility. Yeah, it's gonna be a good area, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one though, man. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's gonna work out though. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man. I can't believe it's on Thanksgiving. I work on holidays anyway, so I don't be on trip. I ain't tripping. Yeah, I'm definitely not tripping over that. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to kind of push these fighters the way we need to when certain things are just in the way all the time. It seems like it's always something in the way of us trying to get in the best position for boxing right now. That kind of worries me the most, more than anything right now. It's like every time we get in a position where we can do something, everything always goes bad. That happens way too much. Yeah, it's in Qatar. I know. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, Qatar is gonna be good. Yeah, I would love to go out there for a fight one day, man. Hopefully, try to do it next couple of months. Yeah, hopefully we can do it the next couple of months. We're gonna see. But yeah, shoot, that's gonna be the main boxing that's going to watch in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people may not agree with it, but the way things going right now, that's gonna be the boxing to watch in a minute. If you ain't watching that, you ain't gonna be watching anything. Yeah, if you ain't watching that, you ain't watching nothing. Because that's becoming the most straight up boxing right now. Man, I don't want to go into it too deep, but the closest thing you might get to a 50-50 fight right now is a YouTuber, which is sad, but it's true. That's the closest thing you'll get to a real fight right now. I mean, that's the role you got to play in boxing, but it is what it is. They definitely not trying to push people in a certain direction, so you can only do as much as you can, man. Yeah, you can only do as much as you can. You can't really force anything at this point. You said Bam on that February card. I don't know. They still putting the card together from what I seen, but um they just put Zane Caviel on there. Um then they put Bibble and Bitterbill on the card. And then they put Parker and Dubois and Ennis um and Virgil Ortiz. I mean, those some big fights, but that's what we should be getting every 3 months, though. It's a Turkey card, so I mean, Turkey. I'm not like to be honest with you. I'm not worried about the cards in Turkey. The only people that's worried about cards that Turkey putting on is people that don't like Turkey. But I've never been worried about the cards he put on. It's in certain situations I have, but not to the point where everybody else is like, "Oh, this is just horrible." In certain situations, it is horrible, but the fact that he's even involved in the first place, I mean, that should just let you know that boxing is not where it needs to be. I'm just glad I'm not one of those people who was arguing and fighting over these promoters and come to find out none of these promoters could even put a fight together better than Turkey Al Sheik is doing, which is a bad look. Very bad. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I had seen the highlights on them. I had seen the highlights on them. I'm gonna check them out. Shoot, that's gonna be the only fighters I am gonna be able to see in a minute. Seeing watching fighters in America, that ain't gonna be happening too much. It's gonna be hard to see some American fighters fighting soon. I know people don't understand what I'm saying now, but they'll see soon. It's gonna be hard to see a couple of these guys in the ring eventually. This is not like how it used to be. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out though. Um, yeah, a lot of people keep doing that. They keep getting cracked like that. A lot of these guys, like, even when Boots was standing in front of his opponent and he was using the shell, he was kind of like holding it. I don't know, man. Like he had a hole in the bottom of a trash bag or something. It just wasn't a good look. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a good look. But yeah, man, a lot of these guys can bounce back, but they can't keep performing like they've been doing. Fans gonna set them up for failure. It's getting real out here. All this high behind promoter stuff is starting to go. It's starting to end now. Now you gotta go out there and fight. We still got dudes running around talking about people ducking them. He's a potential threat for Xander at top rank. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of threats for Xander because he's so young and there's so much talent over him. And then the hard part about Xander is how long he gonna be at 54. Because he's still a young guy. He gonna grow eventually, so he can get all the way back up to 175 if he want to, probably. So how much is he gonna gain eventually over time? It's gonna be the hard part. I don't know. Will he ever see a championship fight at that weight class? A lot of these guys still young, man. They gotta put in some work. They gotta put in some work. That's why I don't be getting too big off the names, cause it's like, bro, yeah, it's time, man. Living off the name only gonna get you, but a lot of people doing that though. So if everybody's doing it, it's not really something that's going to hurt their careers. But it's a lot of people who are living off of names and things like that. You saying Coleman can come back? No. I don't want to say he can't make a comeback. Yeah, he can, but with the same team, as far as the trainer he had in the corner and the same strategy, like not throwing a jab and not being in shape, like a lot, he lost that fight because of him. Like, you're not all in, going all out with the jab. You're trying to punch with a guy who's a bigger guy than you. Like I only know he realized he tried to walk down a guy who's bigger than him, and he could have out jabbed the guy, and it was a bad strategy. I don't know, man. I think he might be, if he fight like that, he might be in a situation like Lorenzo Simpson. Them dudes trying to walk down everybody instead of using your jab and boxing and moving. You said Mason first title shot might be at 140. Nah, he ain't gonna be at 140. He gonna be at 35. He gonna get that first title shot at 35. The reason why he fighting at close to 140 right now is because he fighting every 2 months, every 1 or 2 months. So that's why he fighting all these catch weights. He fighting like every 1 or 2 months. So they trying to make sure he be able to hold his own. But yeah, his weight's good though. But yeah, he's eventually gonna move up. But yeah, his weight's good. Yeah, they better hope he don't move up. Damn, everybody going to Ryan Garcia in the comments. uh, that boy Oscar came out there and shut down the event Ryan tried to put on. I mean, he could have just picked up the phone and called him. Like, we did know that this was going on. Like, Oscar, you could have just picked up the phone then. Really ain't had to go through all that hard work. Man, that's funny. Yeah, I don't even want to report on Ryan Garcia though. To be honest with you, dog. Dude's done, man. He's fried. He fried, man. They wasted all their boxing energy on that man this year, and it just shot us in the foot. We the butt of all jokes right now. Even in the UK, they don't go for no steroids or PEDs. So the fact that we're the first country to be like, yeah, how about that? Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And we are the country that's running boxing into the ground. I don't think no one else really needs to lean on other people the way we need to right now. I can't believe they gave female fighters $13 million for a co-main event. Bro, y'all male boxers, y'all getting robbed out here, dog. Y'all gotta sell pay-per-views to get $6 million. Well, y'all getting robbed, man. Ain't no way I'm gonna be in a situation like that. And they tell me, hey man, you gotta sell pay-per-views to make this $6 million, or you gotta get a fight with Canelo. And all anybody else gotta do is just get a fight with Katie Taylor. Oh no. Nah, that ain't gonna happen with me. I'll be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna just handle what I need to, then I'm gonna go. I don't know. Everybody different though. I can't say that. Everyone is different. I can't believe that's the way things are going now though. We got people not even selling pay-per-views now. And this ain't like we getting this money from Turkey or something. And then people don't even understand why I'm saying that. That means you got money to do something. You just don't want to do certain things in boxing. Yeah, it's a lot of things they can improve in boxing, but they don't want to do it, man. They'd rather fight about what Carissa Shields ain't doing. I can't believe I had to sit there and watch that the other day. Everybody's getting angry over her comments. Yeah, but until they get this fixed in boxing, no way it's gonna be able to grow. It ain't. It ain't gonna be enough eyes around for everybody. Platforms going down right now. I can honestly say there are guys that fought people like I can't even think, man. Like I can't believe they're paying $6 million for co-main event fights now. Like, how are you a boxer and you happy that's going on? You can't be. You're not. You're not happy that's going on. I'm an art with people putting fights together, but just go ahead and put the fights together y'all want to have happen. Like the Eubank and Carter Ben fight, just put it together. Joshua Usyk, just put it together. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 50 times, put it together. Like, don't sit up here and act like, well, yeah, we just want to see who the best is. No, you don't. Y'all don't want to see who the best is. No, you don't. You just want to see your favorite person cross the finish line like everybody else. But don't act like you in a certain situation where you're just an expert and you want to learn about the best and sort it out. Nah, y'all don't, man. And then why everybody? I sit up here and said Mexican pride is getting weak, and everybody get mad now. Like, so y'all think the Mexican fighters is fighting right now is tougher than the Mexican fighters 10 or 15, 20 years ago? Well, yeah. If we throw Canelo in there, yeah, I'll say yeah. Then ain't no way we got Jake Paul walking around and everybody talking about this is a tough era. Man, stop it. Man, stop it. This is not no tough era. It could have been a tough era, but it's not a tough era. Could have been, but it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not. They're not doing enough for the sport, man. If you got to worry about what Carissa Shields say every time Serrano name come up, but Serrano fights ain't getting that kind of attention, that's the problem with boxing. All the energy I see spent on laughing at people with they get knocked out or what Carissa Shields say against Serrano, or when people say, hey, we want to see Canelo fight people, and people start crying about why and everything else. Those are the three things in boxing where I see happen. I'm just like, nah, I ain't rolling with it. I can't roll with everything everybody else been rolling with. That's why everything is the way it is now. Jake Paul and Canelo. Man, please. I knew this was gonna happen. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's always been about the money. But it's really about the money now. It always has been that way, but it's a lot more serious now. It's definitely a lot more serious now. And that's the way boxing needs to be right now because have no other options. We got 3 or 4 women fighters doing big numbers, and then everybody else like, yeah, man, it's back on. They fighting the toughest competition. Well, some of them, I don't know. You know, these other ones, they fighting 3 or 4 times after somebody done got lost both fights. So I don't know what's going on. It look like it's a lot of protection going on right now. Ain't nobody trying to get no smoke. Cause right now, Katie Taylor and Serrano, they could have fought somebody else by now. And that would have been a good matchup for them to fight some other styles, but and then with Cameron, if anything, Taylor should have fought Cameron 3 times. Yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, they got the. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. It's crazy though. They better make some changes soon. Because the big fights I'm seeing that's popping up right now. Because PBC, they had a nice undercard. Especially the ones I was hearing. But now that I'm seeing this Turkey on the Sheet undercard definitely a little better, man. Definitely a little better. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I just wanted to chop it up a little bit.